Good morning, boys and girls. We have another Saturday, and we're once again during the month of January, we're going to talk about hobbies. And you can see I'm wearing my mask, and that's because Miss Rhonda and I are sitting very close together, and we want to protect each other from our COVID germs in case. So we're trying to stay safe and healthy. And you need to do the same thing if you're around crowds or close to people, so we can all stay safe and healthy. Our story today is about celebrating differences and different interests. This is a very good little book, and it'll be fun to read together because it just talks about the different types of hobbies and different types of things you might like to do. So we're going to talk about some books that we can get here at the Cottageville Library when we finish our story. So I hope you're going to enjoy exploring all the different kinds of things that you might want to start doing as outlets in just a creative pastime. So here we go. Our story today is by Rebecca Pettiford, and like we said, is different interest. We're all different and you're all special. So let's go ahead and read this story together.
What do you do? We all like to do different things. Sam likes to cook. His dad helps. Jim and Bree like to sew. What are they making? A surprise for Dad. Ben likes to read. Look at all his books. Kay likes judo. She practices with a friend. Jack is making a pot. He uses clay. It looks messy. It looks fun. Some people have fun outside. Fran likes to fish. Lucy climbs a rock. Petra is an archer. She draws her bow. Her arrow flies. Look, she hit her mark. Joy likes to garden. Cam likes to draw. What do you like to do? So many interests. There are so many things people like to do. Look at the pictures of kids having fun. Which of these activities have you tried? Which would you like to try?
Well, boys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed our story today about different interests. Isn't that so? Maybe you have a brother or sister or neighbor and you have some interest in common, but otherwise you have different interests, and that's what makes us all different and special. Let's talk about some of the books that are available at the Cottageville Library, talking about hobbies and things we might be interested in. Look at this, Bowling for Beginners. Maybe some of you like to bowl or would like to learn to bowl. Look at this one, First Field Guide to Rocks and Minerals. You know, if you're watching our special activity video today by Wyatt, you'll know that he talked about collecting rocks and minerals and all kinds of things. So this is a book we have in the library. Also, you might decide, well, what can I do right at home? You can become a bird watcher. We have a lot of woodpeckers in our area. They love old wood and rotted wood, and they like the insects. That's what they go for. So I've seen plenty around my house. Maybe you've seen some too. Here's a book that's special. It's Let's Go Rock Collecting. And it is a very interesting book. And it goes along with what Wyatt was telling us about today. Also, what if you don't have a lot of money and you said, well, we can't really travel a lot these days, can't go to many places and be around a lot of people. You can be a nature detective. You can find different marks and, maybe different footprints in your backyard, maybe where the deer have been, or you can see different little prints from the birds. or different wild animals, and that's always a fun thing to do. And this you can do from in your very backyard. Now this we have about collecting stuff. You might decide you want to collect balls or coins or baseball cards, any kind of thing. So this is a little book about collecting stuff. Now you might say, well, I like to do something that's very active, and you might decide you want to do some folk dancing. Oh yes, I know Miss Rhonda loves to dance, and you might enjoy, and I like to dance too, and this is about folk dancing. So this is a good book a good CD for you to check out. And this, of course, is the book we read today. So I hope that you've enjoyed our story time today, and know that you're special and you're different, and you may decide you want to start a hobby, or and it could be any of these things or something else. So these are just some of the books that you can read. So interesting. And we hope that that's what you'll continue to do, is enjoy our books at the Cottageville Library. Take care, and don't forget, read, read, read.